Great first game. What did you learn from it?
I felt we controlled the game when we had, in both halves. I felt we controlled the game really well. In the first half, a little bit too slow, but the boys are learning something new. They don't know each other too well either, so they're learning about each other whilst having to play a game of football is not always the easiest thing to do. But they were trying to emulate what was being asked of them, and that's all we can ask at this point. And yeah, the first half boys will be disappointed just because they felt they could have, one, stopped the goal, but two, their quality on the ball, they would have said could have been better, which we agree with. And then just the intensity to want to go forward, so the bravery to want to run in behind at pace. I think we could have carved them open a little bit more, but we had a lot of chances in the first half. We just got to try to hit the back of the net. And then in the second half, I thought the guys did really well. They upped the tempo. They played in the right spaces at the right time, which was good, and some great finishes. I think all 3 goals were really, really well worked, and seeing the boys gel with some of the signed boys as well was really good, because we can see how they'd fit and the type of characters that they are. So it's always good to learn that as well. But yeah, pleased all in all. Things need to be tweaked, which is absolutely fine. That's what pre-season's for. But all in all, it's good to one, get minutes in the legs, but two, to win the game.
Of course, the supporters will have seen some of your new signings for the first time, but also second half, people want to know who some of those players are. You're not in a position to tell us yet?
No, not just yet. I think, listen, we've had some of them in training already, and we're happy with 1 or 2, but games tell us more than training does. So I think over the course of pre-season, we're going to tease in a few that we want to have a look at. There's a few that are not here that we still want to have a look at, so we'll use Tuesday's game to do that. And then we'll try to consolidate the squad a little bit more. But we're probably only 2 or 3 away from where we want to be. And even one today that came out of the blue yesterday night, and he comes on in the second half and does really well for me. So it's a good thing. It's exciting. So we'll take the next couple of days or not a couple of games to allow them to be part of what we're doing, and then we'll make a decision off the back of that.
So Matty Warren played him second half, in a role largely on the right hand side, but I mean he's fairly adaptable. And I asked him in an interview just now, right, what's your position? The way he explained it, I've never heard anybody explain their position like that before.
Yeah, we might need to edit that out. Just cut it out. Matty is an unbelievable player. I know, listen, he won't like me saying this, but the James Milner type player where he can play anywhere because he's comfortable on the ball, he's a leader, he gets stuck in, he works really hard, and he's honest. But I won't say how we utilise Matty, but he's done it all year for me and won player's player and manager's player of the season. So I feel that he will be a credit to the team, and it's just making sure that there was balance in both sides today. So he's an unbelievable guy, and I'm not going to go too deep into where or how he plays because it's important to how we get out sometimes.
Okay. No Sean Shields yet?
Yeah, Shieldsy picked up a little knock at the end of last season, and when he returned to pre-season, is still struggling a little bit. So at the minute, we'll probably see him in a couple of weeks. He's rehabbing really well. It's just around how much pain he's going to receive over the next day or two, and then we'll reassess him for Tuesday. He's not likely to feature Tuesday, but we're looking and being hopeful for the following week. So we just have to go week by week at the moment to get him back and fit, ready for the season. So we don't want to stress him out too early because that could cause problems and we could lose him for a lot longer. But we've got a plan in place to hopefully get him back on the pitch soon. Okay, and then it's Welling United on Tuesday night. Do you treat that sort of in a similar way, 2 different teams? Yeah, for sure. Like I think on paper these games are quite early in terms of we're trying to settle a new side. Everything's brand new, right? The way we're asking them to play, etc. We could do with more time on the training ground, but also in one hand getting them game time and emulating it in a game and showing them what it really looks like and getting the feeling of winning games of football is also important. We'll treat Tuesday similar to today. There'll probably be a squad of 22 and tease their minutes and then learn about individuals and then hone in on what we're asking for the weeks to come.
Brilliant. Okay, best of luck Tuesday.
Cheers,
well done
mate.
today.
Thank you.